Yo, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 15 online game. Today we have the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. This is the Monday night matchup for Week 8. Of course, it's taking place in Dallas and not Washington, and it's at night and not daytime. When I played this game, I wasn't expecting to put up for the Monday night matchup. I just played against a subscriber. This is just the way it went down. As you see RG3 in the game, I just put RG3 in for the fun of it. As you see, 3rd down 10, we get a conversion there. Move the chains, new set of downs, run, hurry up the next play. Try to run a screen pass to Hulu, but that doesn't really work out. I put in Hulu in the game instead of Alfred Morris, and RG3 instead of whoever the hell, Colt McCoy, Kirk Cousins, whoever you want to name, just because they're more fun to play with in Madden. Here, 3rd down and 12. I need a little bit more time for that play to develop, or else I would hit X, but I didn't really get that time. I got sacked. Dude came straight off the edge. And for this most part in this game, for some reason, I didn't take advantage of RG3's mobility. I put him in the game, but I didn't take advantage of the reason why I put him in the game, which makes no sense. And yeah, I don't know why I did it. As you see, he's already moving the ball here. Fumbles it, but is able to recover it. Romo put it on the ground. 2nd down, 18 comes up. He runs a screen pass, but we are all over it. Shut it down. Loss of like 2 yards there. Or a yard. I don't know what it was. Either way, it's 3rd down and super long. He's going to try to convert. Cannot. And he's forced to punt the ball here. So he has some pretty good field position there, but was not able to, convert much with it. So we run another screen pass here, this time to Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun decides to break the tackle so we can lose an extra 5 yards. Thank you for that. Next play, try to run the ball. Absolutely nothing. And now we're stuck in another super 3rd and long situation here. Both of us are stuck in these situations, and this is the worst, man. When you're trying to set audibles and the game is lagging, and then like random stuff like this happens, I accidentally audible to a new play instead of audibling a new like hot route. And eventually that play just went to hell, and I just stuck with the screen. It wasn't the play I wanted to call. I was going to try to throw like a pass down to seams or whatever, some play called Bronco seams, but it didn't really work out. So we punt the ball twice in our first 2 possessions. Very sloppy start for us, and eventually he's getting going here with DeMarco Murray. Now he's in field goal range for Dan Bailey, who at least in real life is automatic. I don't know how this dude is kicking field goals. As you see, Murray's doing his thing out here. 4 rushes for 65 yards. He's definitely cooking right now. 2nd down and 3. Romo, nothing open. Rerouting the receiver, and we're on it, but we dropped the pick with Merriweather. We could have knocked him out of field goal range. Instead, 3rd down and 3. I believe we sent pressure there, and Des Bryant ended up wide open because the pressure didn't really come through. But that time, it definitely did. Lots of 4 yards in that play, but it's all for naught because Tony Romo is running in the end zone on the option. I mentioned it before. Usually I'm aware of option quarterbacks, and I'll always commit to the running back whenever I see some sort of read option like formation. But sometimes when you're playing against guys like Romo and stuff like that, who can be mobile, but you don't think of him as mobile, I don't really think of it, and that cost me there. And then this was just a bad read. I don't know what I saw there. I just threw it to Barry Church, and unfortunately he's able to come up with the pick. So then Tony Romo runs another read option, breaks a tackle, and gets a touchdown, and we're down 14-0, and I'm just like, wait, what? This game is horrible, man. We had 3 drives. We punted twice. We threw an interception. Meanwhile, he's finally getting going thanks to in part of us giving him, great field position to work with there, and, Tony Romo getting 2 rushing touchdowns. This is one back-ass work game. Either way, this is what you would expect in real life in the Monday night matchup, just not the way it's happening exactly. And you see Roy Halou breaking off a big run, finally removing the ball downfield. This is exactly what we need, and then the next play, I throw it right back away. Oh my lord. I'm like ending this game like, what in the world did I see on that play? Like, you could watch that play 10 times. You'll never understand why I threw it in the middle. It's just like one of the dumbest things I've ever done probably. And because of that, now he has the ball to score more points. And I can't do anything right now. Also, our defense can't even get a stop. DeMarco Murray, obviously the Cowboys have a really good offensive line. Combined with DeMarco Murray, even if you do come out in a good run-stopping defense, it's still going to be hard to stop that. You see Murray, probably close to 100 yards by now rushing as he comes out and play action, and we drop our 2nd user pick of the game. He's caught his 2 picks. I dropped my 2 user picks. That's when Madden gets frustrating. This play, probably frustrating for him because he has DeMarco Murray wide open. Romo throws out of bounds for who knows what reason. 3rd down 10 coming up. This is the equalizer play after we both got screwed. And I get screwed over one more time, but it doesn't really matter because 4th and 10. He does punt the ball at the 40-yard line there. Could probably go for it there. Probably too far for Dan Bailey's field goal range as we throw another pretty risky pass there. 38 seconds left. I'm definitely trying to get at least a field goal on this drive, mainly because he gets blown he gets ball coming out of half, so he's gonna have a chance to completely take control of this game coming out of halftime. We need to establish some sort of momentum. This play is definitely gonna help. We reroute Andre Roberts, who gets all the way down near midfield. We're getting close to that field goal range with 22 seconds left, but we're taking our shot at the end zone. Andre Roberts beats his dude one-on-one, and there's no safety deep for whatever reason, and we get the touchdown there. A much needed touchdown. We were down 14-0. He had ball, chance to get a ton of points. And the way we flipped this game in the final minute, we were able to make it a one-possession game. We were playing absolutely terrible, along with, a few bad breaks and stuff like that. So I'll take it, Now we got to make sure we get this stop coming out of halftime. And this is a big possession in this game. This possession could potentially define the game. That's how big it is. And Dwayne Harris just wants to do it himself. Forget the possession. He's trying to take this thing back for a touchdown there. I'm like, no. But thankfully we were able to stop it. First down 10. Romo looking to pass all the time. Finally, though, gets knocked down. He waited one too many seconds, and then he gets taken down. And second down and 15. He comes out halfback passing. I don't know what playbook this dude was running. He might have been running the Cowboys playbook or a custom playbook. I don't know what it was. Either way, halfback pass out there. I'm pretty sure he wasn't running the Niners playbook or the Lions. Third down 35. Pretty much impossible to convert. He pretty much punts me the ball in that situation. And we get a really good, return out of that. So it probably would have been better if he actually punted the ball than just chucking it up deep there. Because now we're already in field goal range here. We're mindful of that. We're definitely going to, protect the ball. Make sure we don't turn it over as we find Deshaun Jackson in the middle of the field at the 15-yard line. Closing in on tying this game up, which, like I mentioned before, we were damn near screwed. I mean, we were on the verge of being blown out. But here we are running a Roy Hulu Jr., tying the game up. And, it could have taken us a while, but we have pretty much a whole half to play with. We got 10 minutes of Madden time of football left to, make something happen. And how about this play? And we dropped the pick again. That's our 4th drop user pick of the game. That's unbelievable that can happen in a game, man. I don't want to over-exaggerate the situation or anything, but I mean, EA, come on, man. When you're making good user plays, at least. My dudes drop picks, whatever. But when you drop the user ones, especially that one there, the way I cover ground in that play, it drives you insane. And then your CPU defense, they don't help you at all. DeMarco Murray gets rerouted, and EJ Biggers, I don't know what. Like, where are you going? Where exactly are you going, man? And now he's in field goal range because of that. So, I mean, that's part of the product of playing with a bad Redskins defense. But at the same time, just unbelievably bad luck right now. It's third down and 7 comes up. Absolutely need to get a stop here, and that's what we get. Romo gets sacked again. Ragpo's first of the game. Of course, Ragpo's out for the season, so he won't actually be in the Monday night game. He settles for a field goal there. Of course, in my mind, I'm thinking this drive should never happen. We should have had a pick and had the ball in the red zone. But nonetheless, you got to put that behind you. All that stuff, eventually put it behind you. But it is hard to put, the amount of nonsense that's been going on in this game behind us as we throw a deep ball there. I thought Deshaun Jackson one-on-one would be easy. That's twice in the game where Orlando Scandrick actually kept up with Deshaun. That time could have been a pick, so we got away with that one. Third down and 3, big play here. We throw the out route to, I believe, Andre Roberts. Andre Roberts having a big impact in this game. Then the next play, Deshaun Jackson. Speaking of big impacts, Deshaun Jackson can have a big impact in any game. The amount of times I said big is probably appropriate for the home run hitter Deshaun Jackson can be, as Dwayne Harris tries to get another big kick return but cannot. And Deshaun Jackson helps us take the lead just like that. And we drop another user pick. Are you kidding me, man? That's 5 on the game. I was speechless, man. You can only laugh at this point. It's all you can do. Third down and 3. Oh, man, he had some slants open, but he was getting messed up in the pocket as soon as the play started. I came out in 2-man under, and I don't know how the hell that happened, but we're really thankful that we were able to get out of that jam, and he punts the ball. We didn't force him to punt. He could have went for it, but in that situation, getting sacked, it was like 4th and 7. He figured, you know what? Rely on his defense, because his defense has gotten him, 3 picks in this game, so not the worst idea. But second down and 9 here, we're finally taking advantage of RG3's mobility. It took us, until like 4 minutes left in the game, but we finally got to it. Next play, there goes Roy Hulu Jr. getting a key first down here. Now we're in the red zone, a chance to, make it a full touchdown game, or put this game to bed, or run the clock. One of those 3 things can happen. We're hoping it's the last 2 or 3 options. As we're getting close to there. It's a 3rd down and 1 after running with RG3. We come out in a screen pass, but we throw the out slant to the tight end for the touchdown. And, I mean, we could have clocked it, but the dude was in the end zone, so it's like I really had a choice. So we make it a 2-possession game. Not really a big deal right there. He comes out in a screen pass here to DeMarco Murray, but we shut it down and push him out of bounds. I didn't really want to push him out of bounds, but it definitely helped make him lose some extra yards. As 2nd down 17, another dicey pass, another, potential drip pick that we're not able to convert. And then 3rd down, he throws it up for Dez, and Dez almost catches it off the ricochet. Another drop pick, but this time he's not able to get the ricochet. And then 4th down and 17, he was looking at tight end, and once we had it locked up, the pressure was in his face, and he was screwed. And speaking of pressure in my face, Roy Hill Jr. decides not to pick up a block, and we throw an incompletion when we absolutely couldn't throw an incompletion. Can we have a chance to run the table here, kill a bunch of clock? Instead, 3rd down and 8, we do get to keep the clock running, but I choose not to. I'm like, you know what? It's a sub game. What's the deal? It's a 2-possession game. He has no timeouts. Whatever. I'm not going to sit here and waste 30 seconds, He gets a touchdown here. More power to him. That our defense just sucks. And you know what? That wasn't a good idea because the Redskins defense actually does suck. So we leave Dez Bryant wide open, blow a coverage, and now he spikes the ball very smartly with 28 seconds left. Of course, he has no timeouts, so he really needs to make something happen, but he's got a shot at making something happen. And after finding Jason Witten, who makes the great catch there and gets out of bounds, he's at the 10-yard line, 22 seconds left. He has a shot at getting this touchdown here. And after a few people blow a coverage, he gets that touchdown to Dwayne Harris. And now, not the onside kick, but the squib kick. And I can't audible out. And the squib is coming. No one's in the middle of the field. He's got a shot at it. But here comes Andre Roberts out of nowhere to get the recovery. Now, what had happened was, on the PS4 in this game, I couldn't figure out my buttons. I was tapping X twice, but X was in the middle of the thing. And it almost cost me. I thought it did. And then when I throw with Andre Roberts, he could easily fumbled, but in the end, we win that wild game. So leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it. Get into my opponent. Subscribe for more Madden 15 online games and Ultimate Team and all that stuff. And I'll catch you guys next time, where who knows what's going to happen next.